Kentucky has a game coming up against Eastern Illinois this evening. What do we want to see Kentucky do to give us fans a little bit of confidence after what we saw against Louisville on Tuesday? That's going to be the conversation on today's episode of the Wildcats Today Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Stefaniak, publisher at Kentucky Wildcats on SI. Joined as always by Carson Nash. Carson, it's Friday morning. You ready to rock and roll or what?
Heck yeah, it's Friday morning. The Cats play tonight. They play again tomorrow. It's the weekend. We got a couple more hours of work, but I'm ready to go.
Yeah, no kidding. It's it's a good weekend. It's a good weekend of some sports. The SEC football is not too enticing this weekend. There's not a lot. I think Bama
Georgia, Texas would be a good one.
Georgia, Texas. I forgot about that one. And I think Bama plays Oklahoma. I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's what John was saying. Haven't looked at the slate yet. But so good weekend of football. It's exciting. But you know, Carson and I talked about this before we pressed record on this pod. This game against Eastern Illinois, we're not going to be leaving. I mean, they are literally like 312 in Kid Pop. Like, let me give you the exact number. Like, it is quite rough. Yeah, they are 313 in Ken Palm. Offense is 351 out of 365 teams. And then the defense is 192nd. So, I mean, just not a good basketball team. Now, we are going to hang a banner tonight for whatever this stupid event's called. Now, I think once again.
It's the BBN Invitational, I'm pretty sure.
The point I want to reiterate, if this is for charity, it's not stupid. If it's not for charity, it's stupid. And I don't know what it's for. So I'm going to politic it a little bit and put that out there. Why is there's like I got it. There's something.
You're fogging up there. Is it
what's going on? Hot in here. Hot here. But, so of course, my thing about this basketball game is we're not going to take anything away from what happens tonight. And we're like, hell yeah, the Cats are back, baby. We blew the doors off Eastern Illinois. That's not what we're going to be saying. But what we could be saying is this team maybe gains a little bit of confidence. Now, there's some things that I want to see them do tonight to make me feel better, but it's not going to be like, there we go. This is the team we were waiting. You know what I mean? They're playing a bad team. Well, now, Tuesday against Michigan State, we could be having those conversations if they play well. But what is the first thing, Carson, top of your head, number one thing that you want to see Kentucky do well tonight?
Well, before I get to that, you know, with the little lights going on your screen, it reminds me of me seeing you at McCarthy's at around 1:30 in the morning. But other than that, I think defense is the biggest takeaway for me. I think, and it's not just like stopping them, that kind of thing. It's being in the right spot, having good defensive chemistry, talking on defense. I thought we played really bad and poorly in that aspect against Louisville. I thought we weren't talking. I thought BG messed up a couple times on the pick and roll screens and like all of that. So I think defense is the biggest thing for me right now.
Yeah. Well, what frustrated me about our defense against Louisville is, you know, as coaches have always said, you know, and that's the number one coach cliche is, I don't care if you make an effort mistake. I care if you make a mental mistake. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's, or I flipped those. I don't care if you make it, you know what I mean? They don't effort. You always want to show effort. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the effort has been there defensively for the most part for us. What's frustrated me is a lot of their open shots came off us not fighting through screens. And some of it was going underneath screens. Some of it was just not being able to get through it. But that frustrated me, knowing that, you know, Coach Pope spent hours those few days before that game saying, they're going to screen you. They're going to screen you. Get through them. Don't go underneath them. They can.
How long did we talk about it?
The whole pregame show.
Yeah.
At least 20 minutes that pregame show was that exact point. So that's kind of my thought here is I guess these were kind of mental errors, I think, more than effort errors, which, I mean, I'm not saying is good, but I'm saying I think it's coachable stuff rather than just flat out skill issue. I think it's coachable, fixable stuff. So that my point is, defensively, I don't think our issue is athleticism or skill. I think it is between the ears right now.
Yeah.
And I think that can be fixed. Do you agree with that, Carson?
Completely agree there. Yeah.
So I want to see that tonight. I want to see us make the right play on defense, be in the right spots, fight through screens, do the right thing, because doing the right thing translates from bad team to good team. You know what I mean?
100%.
We could play bad. I mean, I'll be honest with you, and I don't think against Nichols, there were a lot of open shots for Nichols. They just suck. No offense.
I know. I was honestly concerned after that game because of how many open threes they had.
Yeah, and everybody, and I mean, like, did we play? I'd say good defense. Sure, I don't think it was good enough to win a lot of SEC games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling you, there's a lot of open looks in that basketball game that they were airball and somehow, and then you wonder to yourself, how is this Division I basketball team? But seriously, I mean, SEC teams, they would have the way our offense played in the first half against Nichols and the looks that they had. If we were playing an SEC team, we're down 15 at the half.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the same script of the game that happened in the first half of the Louisville game, and we were down like 20. So, I mean, it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah. So, now, you know, the other thing I want to see, first of all, what I want to see is Malachi Moreno start tonight. I'm sorry. I'll officially say it after one big game. Brandon Garrison is not the answer for this team. He's just not. He'll give you a good game here and there, and he'll give you a what are we doing game here and there. And Louisville's what are we doing? And now I'm not throwing that on him. Mo Diabate had a terrible game. There was a lot of folks that did not play well. There was more folks that played bad than played well, honestly. I mean, the list of who played well is a lot shorter. I would say Cam Williams, Colin Chandler, Denzel Aberdeen. And even, you know, those guys made mistakes.
Yeah.
Which is hard to play a mistake-free basketball game, but
yeah,
I mean, like, I want to see Moreno.
I'll take Denzel Aberdeen's mistakes.
Yeah.
26 points, shooting 50%, 4 of 10, 40% from three. I'll take his mistakes.
I just can't believe he airballed 3 or 4 threes, which is
I know. But imagine if those 3 or 4 went in.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, I mean, does he just have no idea where it's going? It's a spray and pray type of thing?
I don't know about that. I think there was some nerves in the first half for sure. Yeah. I think that could have happened. And I think that was a lot for our team. You know, it was the first true road game. We had a lot of nerves. And you even heard Pope talk about it in the
I hated that.
Yeah.
Didn't like that quote.
Yeah, where he was like pregame, there was some stuff going on in the locker room, and he didn't really get into any in depth, but it did not sound good.
It sounds soft as hell. Why would you say that? Why did he? I have noticed that Pope post-game losses says some things that I'm like, no, let's not say that. Like, and we don't even know what he was alluding to. But that quote, I just didn't like it, man. It's just like
it was out of nowhere.
It made it sound soft. It made it sound like the moment was too big for us. And if it's too big playing on the road against Louisville, what's it going to be if you make an Elite Eight or a Final Four? The moment's going to be too damn big.
Yeah. So, you should want to go and play those games. You should want to be in that environment. You should want and go beat them.
If we're a team that doesn't want those things, I'll tell you this with certainty right now. If this, wake up, duck alarm. If we are a basketball team that doesn't want these moments, doesn't want to play in these environments, I'll tell you this right now, we're not making another first weekend. I'm sorry. It's reality. We aren't. Yep. We will not. And that just because there's somebody out there that's going to want to whoop your butt.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying these guys aren't competitors. They don't want to win. But that quote, I need to read this. And frankly, the reason I tried not to read too much into this quote was because, like, I don't even know what the heck it means. It could mean 50 million different things. When I first read it, I was like, is he maybe talking about, like, the Louisville fans were saying horrible things to? I don't know. But let me read this quote to you. Because, like, it's one of those things you get halfway through it and you go, okay, this is starting to not be English.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to tell the story yet, but at some point we'll talk in detail about our pregame experience at Louisville, and it was out of character for us, and that's young and new. I actually don't want to keep our emotions in check. It wouldn't be exactly words I say. I want to keep them focused, and I want to keep them intentional. I mean, doesn't that, like, sound like they were not focused? The moment was too big. Like, why say that? Because if I'm Michigan State, I'm going, I am licking my lips. So we are going to whoop that behind on Tuesday.
The good news for me is you went through it. You went through it already. You had it. You got it out of your system. Now you can know what's right and how we react going forward. So move forward from that moment and only strive to get better.
Yeah, I agree. And I believe in us. But I mean, that freaks me out. The one thing I do not like is a soft sports team. And if we're a soft sports team, we're just going to suck, folks. I don't think we are. But that quote concerns me a little bit, for sure. So, I mean, I'm sure everybody listening today dislikes that quote from Coach Pope.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if he fully meant what he said. I think he kind of he's kind of started talking and then went, ooh. You know, what are we, when you overshare a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll just have to see there. And then I guess my last question today, old Andrew's got to get on the road. So we got to do a little quick one today, folks, heading up to St. Louis. But, you know, I want to hear your thoughts offensive. We talked defense. What do you want to see offensively today? And I want to hear, who do you want to see out there today?
Yeah. So offensively, I definitely want to cut down on the turnovers. And now that's going to be easier against EIU, of course, because it's EIU. It's not Louisville. But I want us to cut down on turnovers. And I honestly want us to start playing Yelovich and Cam Williams more. That's my thing. Like you were talking about Malachi with the front court. I want Malachi to start as well. But I also want them to pair Malachi with a Yelovich or a Cam, because I think we need more outside shooting. I thought a lot of the times against Louisville, we had some shots, but they weren't to the right guys. Mo D was open in the corner a couple times, but just couldn't knock it in. And we need that to be Yelovich or Cam, because those guys can knock it in.
Yeah. I mean, I still don't understand.
And timeout. And Yelovich probably played the best defense out of anybody in the front court. Yeah. So, I mean, you can't really argue with him playing.
I mean, I'll tell you this. Yelovich played elite minutes, I thought. Genuinely. I really thought that he played well. And
he
then
cut off Michael Brown Jr. twice going to the rim.
Yeah, and then I'm sitting here saying to myself, well, what are we doing? Put him in the game. What are we doing here? So I just don't know why. Yeah, I mean, but Cam, did his in the second half.
Yeah.
We're down, and I'm going, put the kid back in, because he was in when we were kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
I mean, what was his plus minus? I got it right here. Oh, no, but I don't have it here. My computer updated. Darn you, computer update. But I mean, his plus minus, I bet you was quite solid. I can find it pretty quickly. But I mean, and I want to see more Cam in this game. And I'm hoping, and what Carson and I kept reiterating was we need to see Cam get out there and just get a little bit of confidence. I've never once thought that his issue was a skill issue. It's always been a
Remember what I said before the game? I even claimed I thought it was similar to Justin Edwards' situation. I think it's behind the ears. Like it's all in the head. It's all in the head. And I think the confidence he built in that Louisville game, he can continue to grow off of that and flourish.
Yeah. Yelovich had a -4. That surprises me. I am a little surprised by that. But I agree. So I'm hoping, take that and have it be a positive spin, try and find a way to play better and be there mentally and be in the right spot. And I think that he's going to do that tonight. So, those two guys, I want to see them play well this evening, Yelovich and Cam Williams. That would be great. And that's confidence. Keep giving them confidence, man. Keep giving them confidence. Those two guys get going, it just takes us to a new level. So, I mean, that's really all I want to see in this game. I want to see those two guys play well. I want to see us take care of the basketball, like you said, and play better defense, but play better defense that looks transferable, not like they only score 42 points because they're terrible. I want you to play better defense because we are going to get out there and absolutely make the right play, be in the right spot. And we didn't do that against Louisville. Do that against Eastern Illinois. Prove yourself you can do it, and then go whoop Michigan State's arse on Tuesday. I think that's what needs to happen here. So
yep, definitely.
So Yeah, I mean, what's Carson Nash got on the agenda this weekend? I heard you're hot tubbing it with Boff, 6 feet apart, I presume.
That's what we're watching the game. Yeah, we're having some cold Sprites and watching the game.
Is there gonna be a bro barrier in that hot tub?
What?
6 feet apart? What are we talking in this hot tub?
Oh yeah, no, 6 chicks in between.
Yeah, man. You want to talk about just a white lie right there? That was what that was right there.
All right.
But you know, hey, in St. Louis, I'm gonna have to be fending them off. Play a little defense. Oh, come on, stop. Leave me alone. Gosh.
All the guys there.
Okay. Here he goes. Gosh. All right. So, but game, what time do we tip tonight?
I think it's 7.
I thought is it 6 or 7? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 7. I was just making
7. SEC Network.
Game 7 on SEC Plus, which means nobody gets to watch it. So tough scene. That's what we want to see tonight. We'll just have to see what happens, but it should be an interesting ball game. So, I am excited to bounce back. I'm excited to tighten up. I'm excited to play better basketball this evening and get ready for a big-time Michigan State game on Tuesday. That's the good news. Everybody that has a sour taste in their mouth right now because of that Louisville game, Tuesday we're never going to feel fully better because we lost to Louisville. But I mean, when it comes to losing a big game, you have a chance to win a big one on Tuesday and cancel it out. So let's figure some crap out tonight and go beat the crap out of Michigan State on Tuesday and be right back where we want to be. So
heck yeah.
All right, hit that subscribe button for us. We'll appreciate that. We'll try and find a way to get you a little 8-minute post game out tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Carson and I are going to be busy, so it might be tough. If not, we'll have something to you before the Michigan State game, and then we'll be live again at the Burl on Tuesday before the Michigan State game. So we hope to see y'all there. Mm-hmm. Hope everyone has a great weekend, and we'll see you next time right here on the Wildcats Today Podcast.